Welcome here, numero uno, first podcast. Sitting here with my awesome brother Jason Martinez, UMF Bones, one of my dear friends, longtime brothers, man, and just an awesome dude. Does a lot for the community, certainly does a lot for the UMF. So we're going to talk about some things. Would you like to say hello to him, my brother?
Hey, thanks for having me, Michael. This is awesome.
You're welcome, man. I'd love to do it. My first one, we're going to do lots of things. Today we're going to talk about something more specific, but later on we're going to start doing the monthly UMF news type thing and tell you about the different things. The one thing about the UMF that I love so much is that we do, it's all about charity. We party and we have a great time.
We do. Yeah.
We definitely are guilty of that. Yeah. So, but all of our parties, we try to kill two birds with one stone and do it for charity work. And one of the charities we do it for is Woody's. We're going to talk a lot about Woody's later, but so talk about this year. We're going to talk about Ugly Fest. Okay. And how about our wonderful tradition that we had last week?
Our food tradition?
Our beer challenge.
That's great. I mean, that is right up our alley for sure.
Yes.
I think it's a good time. I mean, most people remember all of it. I try.
I'm just this man was in the beer challenge. Okay, how long have we been doing the beer challenge?
I want to say it's more than a half dozen years or so. Yeah.
And we do it at What's on Tap over in Shreveport and Shreveport, Louisiana, and Shreve City is what they call it. What's on Tap's always been an amazing friend of the UMF, and they let us do Mardi Gras there every year.
Right there in the round building in the middle of Shreve City.
In the round building. What's on Tap 2, I think is what it's called. Yeah.
Yeah, there's two of them.
There's two of them, and I frequent both of them.
So. Yeah, it's a little bloody sometimes.
But I love it. But last week, you want to tell them about last week, the annual beer challenge. That's what we do prior.
We have a list of 30 craft beers usually. There's some domestics and things in there, but it starts at 6:30, usually ends about 11 if we can make it that. Well, that's what we call it. And then, as long as
I'm not a participant.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can still just drink some good priced beer within that time frame, I think.
Well, yeah, but these guys are crazy. I just sit back and watch.
It got pretty competitive there towards the end.
Yeah, my guy that I picked won it this year. Shall we talk about the
Yeah, it's a good one to put money on. He's usually...
Let me introduce you to...
There's our this year's and previous years, more than one, champion.
King Ben.
Ben, yes.
UMF Ben Fields. I love Ben.
He had a few to start with and said he wasn't going to compete, and then he jumped in late and
I've got to tell you something, okay? This is how great he is, okay? So after he wins the beer challenge, which is Herculean in itself, he and I actually took a shot of Jameson together to celebrate his victory.
Before and after the beer challenge, off the books.
Off the books, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it was epic. It was great, man. So talk about Ugly Fest.
Oh, Ugly
2022.
Fest. Yes, it's coming up quick. We got less than 3 weeks now, and it's going to start out in Greenwood on the state line and
Texas and Louisiana state line.
Right there on the state line. We have a great host out there. The state line bar out there, Tobacco Country.
That's right.
Helps us every year by letting us use their property. They're great people. There's a bar and a packaged liquor just within steps of our gate. So, come on out, bring your coolers and fill them up out there. And we're going to have plenty of bands and fun all weekend. If you come out and bring a tent.
Yeah, we got 10 acres. What, 10 acres?
Roughly. There's some shade, there's some field, I
mean, it's really an awesome place. We've got a big stage, and we're going to talk about the music and the lineup here in just a second. But this year we want to remember one of our brothers that recently passed. Ugly Fest is just, he really had done a lot for Ugly Fest and was there, and he did a lot for the UMF.
He was always helping with the grass and everything, he ran a lawn company, invaluable.
Yes.
Great dude.
And he every year, UMF Peckerwood, Harlan Wood, we call him Peckerwood, we'll talk about that at another time, but One thing great that he did that I loved that he did, every year he would put up Christmas lights all over town.
He would, yeah, it was part of his deal.
I mean, he put up Christmas lights for a lot of people, and he done that. He was, and I met him 30 years ago when he was sound guy for Southpaw, and I was opening for Southpaw and all that stuff. But so we want to keep Peckerwood in our memory this year at Ugly Fest, and just keep him in our love and our heart. So we'll talk more about Peckerwood, okay?
His hat and his cup will be on stage for the entire show. It'll be there for sure.
Hang on, I gotta do something here. There we go. Almost messed up a little bit, dude. It's better now. You like that? It's a new thing I've got going on out there. So I'll tell you what I'll do next time. I'll kind of fix this where the stars come through it. Now that sounds cool.
That's good. Yeah.
All right, so I'm learning as we go. Bear with us here, man. So Ugly Fest, 25 years.
Yeah. Started over in Bossier at that time, Screaming Dog. Now Big Country.
Yeah, Big Country. The benefit.
We had our number one, Rod Worthington.
Rod Worthington.
We did a little benefit for his family, and it turned out we had it started as a benefit, and it turned out to be more of a gathering, and it brought people together.
Every year, and it just turned into Ugly Fest, but that was our... And I was fortunate. I knew Rod. He was my friend before, and that's when I started playing. I played all 25 years. So, he was my good friend, and I loved him. And also, Ugly Fest is my anniversary of putting my patch on. Wait, where is it, man? Do we have our patches here? Let's do this, man. So this is what we get, and we'll put that on and wear it. So yeah, there you go. So. This year is my 15th year. 15 years I've been in the club, and I get my patch. And Ugly Fest is actually my anniversary, because remember y'all made me...
Great anniversary to have.
Yeah, y'all had I got my patch 15 years ago at Ugly Fest, so very good time for me. So I love being a part of these. Some awesome brothers, man. It's just been a wonderful... I've been around all these years since Rod started it. I met Rod. That's how I knew about it. Yeah. I go to the VA, and he worked at the VA, and so that's kind of how I met Rod through the VA. But, so let's do this, man. Let's talk about our lineup this year. You want to?
Oh, it's a great lineup. Always 2 days, Friday and Saturday, with entertainment, but we get out there early, quite Thursday, maybe earlier, just to have a good time and set up.
Oh, yeah. Thursday night is we've done that a few times, haven't we?
Sometimes Fridays it's hard to get motivated, but we'll be there, And as a matter of fact, our opening guest right here, kicking it off. 25
years. Yep. So I'm really glad to be opening with my band, Old School. Okay, they played with me on several occasions there under different formats, but I love these guys. And I was telling Bones earlier, I'd be the one to close it out on Saturday nights for years. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be awesome to start, because when you start, it's different than when you end.
It definitely is, yeah.
So my attitude, they probably do it because when I ended it, I would stay up until 6 o'clock in the morning, and they wised up and made me start, so I'll quit by 12 10 o'clock.
I try to wean my duties off a little earlier, so because we all want to have a good time, but we're there to do a few things too. So we make sure it happens, and then past that, it's all party.
That's right. Yeah. So real excited to be opening the show, and then after we get done there, man, we've got the amazing Tambria Adams Band coming.
Oh yeah, she's going to finish the night out. She's going to be there because we're going to be. Friday nights of relax, get to know your neighbors because we're all camping, and have a great time, and then Saturday it just gets hectic.
But Friday we party too.
We do. It's more of a laid-back party, and that's the kind I like.
Okay, we're changing that this year, man. I'm changing that.
I don't mean laid-back. I just mean compared to the midnight shenanigans.
Oh, yeah.
Saturday,
we'll get to that. Saving the best for last. There's
there's a crescendo.
So beautiful Tambria Adams. So Old School, my band, Old School, and Tambria Adams is the Friday night entertainment, and then we move on until to Saturday. So and kicking it off. Oh my goodness,
Oh, Death Row Bodine, and they're going to kick it off. Just like last year, Saturday, the kickoff band was a rowdy one to get you going. I'm looking for some good shows.
Yeah, we got some great entertainment. We always do. And I'd like to say that the most of these bands, I'm talking throughout all the years, have donated their time to this.
These bands come out and time and effort and just to help us support a good cause. Woody's, our proceeds go to Woody's, help that.
It just really, and so we've always been totally appreciative of the bands, and
for sure.
And I just love them for it. So after we get done with Death Row Bodine opening the party up, what time do they start?
Well, we're going to kick it off at noon with Poker Run.
Noon with the Poker Run. That's
a
right.
lot of people come from out of town. We have different chapters of it coming, and just a lot of riders. You can drive a car. It's not only.
Where does the Poker Run start?
So it's going to start at the gate.
Starts at the gate out in Wascom, Texas,
right.
or Wascom,
Greenwood,
Louisiana,
yeah.
In that vicinity. Just listen, you'll find it.
Go all the way to Harley-Davidson, Three-State Harley. That's going to be your first stop. Pick up your cards.
Yeah.
We
got 5 stops, so it's not going to be a long day. But anyway, the Poker Run starts there. Usually don't last more than a couple of hours.
Yeah, we have starting at kickstands up at 12, but
okay.
As long as you can make it back by 4:20, you're good to go.
4:20, good to go.
Yeah.
So and also the Poker Run starts at 12.
It does,
and that's when the band starts as well. That's when
we have a lineup just released right off of the Hot Press, as they call it. Let me see if I can find your times here. We have the first band on Saturday now is going to start at 2:30.
Okay, so that's where I was getting at. So, but anyway, it starts at 2:30, and the Poker Run starts at noon.
Right.
And it starts with Death Row Bodine.
Right. You're going to do the 2:30 slot. They're going to play for a little while. Because there'll be plenty of us still there to be entertained for sure. So while they're out taking the ride, we're going to start the party off, and when you get back, we'll be kicking it.
Around 4 o'clock, our good friend Tilden Gildem, amazing artist, musician, just been a fan of his for a long time. Mm-hmm. And just a good, solid dude, man. I love his music too. So he's going to be kicking it off about what time, you think?
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. And then once Tilden's done, we are going to move right along to a band that I have been a fan of for so long. Look, they're the only ones I have a sticker of on my guitar case.
Is that right? Yeah. Well, they got the pretty cool logo. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's cool too. Tap Dead Center, the one and only, man. I love Dale and all the guys. And Barry, I was great. One loved Barry and Matt.
Yeah.
They're just awesome people, And I actually think that Staten Pendarvis may be playing with them this year as well. So that's a cool thing. He's a magnificent rock star guitar player. So the whole band's just great, man. Love watching them. So
about 5:30, I think they're going to hit the stage.
5:30 it is. So once that's done, now we start getting into some shenanigans. At Ugly Fest with.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this one. Before, right there, Louisiana Music Hall of Famers and the best party band in the state, as far as I'm concerned, Dash Rip Rock.
Dash Rip Rock.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. What legends they are, man.
Oh, my gosh. If you haven't seen them, I mean,
they're in the Hall of Shame as well, aren't they?
I think that's the way they amended it, yes.
Yeah, I think also. Well, they've earned it, and they're great, amazing. You're just not going to be disappointed with these guys.
Party, for sure.
Party, for sure, and what a magnificent way to finish the night off. And how are we going to do that, sir?
Oh, we're going to finish it off with a little tribute to Motley Crue. We're going to have the Crooligans from Dallas, Texas, come and rock the stage for us. And, with the big stadium tour going on and Motley Crue playing their shows right now, if you're not able to get out and check them out, we got the next best thing right here. They do the full show, fire, girls, and all the tunes. It should be a great time. Man, I'm
thrilled, man. Last year we had Far Beyond Drunk, a tribute to Dimebag and Pantera, and it was just amazing. I've been a lifetime fan of, certainly Far Beyond Drunk, as well as, the Crooligans. These guys are just amazing. going to be a great night. I mean, what an awesome time to come out and hang out. And then, now then, once that's all said and done,
our staple of Ugly Fest.
Yeah, hang on a second. So I'm not going to put up any pictures. Okay, we're just going to
come. You have to come and see. Yeah, it's a good time. There's a little red Jello involved, maybe.
How much red Jello?
100 gallons or more at least. Usually, it's just enough to float your ankles. But if there's any ladies that want to come and have a good time and participate, we do have comp tickets for the ladies that want to come and partake in some Jello wrestling is what we're doing.
So if they sign up for Jello wrestling, they get one of these pink comp tickets.
Right, free. You get them free.
That's okay.
Yeah, and for the general public all weekend.
Yeah, what is the cost for it?
$20 pass for the weekend. That includes the free camping, and it also includes free entry to the poker run. We're not charging for the poker run. This is free poker run for our weekend pass holders.
Okay.
So if you want to come out and join the poker run and you hadn't been there Friday, you can buy your weekend pass, $20 at the gate, jump in the poker run. But if you're coming out early Friday night, $20 for the whole weekend. That includes your camping and your poker run. And if you're just in for one night, it's $10 a day. I mean, where can you go to get a show?
It's worth $20. I mean, you get all the bands, the food. I can't even tell you who's cooking. It's Pete and
we got over $1,000 worth of alligator alone.
I'm telling you,
bacon wrapped and stuffed and all.
Man, they cook up, and we got our wonderful brother Pete. He's probably going to be. I mean, he has to be. There's just no way around that.
Yeah, and it's a charity.
And Gabe, I mean, these are the cookingest folks you've ever seen in your life. So we got food. We've got, if you ladies, you want to get in the Jello wrestling contest.
$200 gift certificate to Cindy's here locally. So if you like some of the stuff Cindy's has,
Is that for, what's that
that's
for?
That's the winner for the Jello.
The winner gets $200 at Cindy's.
And
that should do it right there.
Yeah, they got some good stuff over there. So that would work out right. And we got lots of other prizes.
What's all this? We got a lot of. What's all this other stuff you got here?
Merchandise. We're gonna have T-shirts. We always have T-shirts.
Yeah.
We got one from last year here.
Yeah.
We have 2 different styles this year, all different ladies' cuts and all that. But we got a little more merch this year for the 25th.
Cool.
25th. We got the 20. Got koozies here.
Koozie.
We've got some stickers if you want to support.
Yeah, support stickers. Yeah.
And my favorite, oh my gosh, this is so cool.
What they do? Oh, shot glasses. That's exactly what we need.
Yes. I mean, if this doesn't say Ugly Fest, I don't know what it does. We're going to have a couple more things there. You have to come check it out. It's just funny.
It's going to be, and like I said, we want you to, we want y'all to see this right here. Okay, this is all about Woody's. Okay, Woody's Home for Veterans over in the Highland area. I'm not sure what the address is right now. Couple houses. I donate stuff all the time there. But I've been there on many occasions, and it is a place, it's a refuge for veterans that have nowhere. And so, it touches my heart. I love this is the main reason why I participate in, is because of things like this. So they do a lot of good things. And it's sure to be a wonderful event, our 25th annual Ugly Fest, and can be life-changing sometimes, I suppose. But great entertainment, great brothers, man. Thank you so much for coming and joining me with this, man.
It's great.
And I'm sure they'll see us again. We love all of our ugly brothers from all over America. I mean, we've got how many chapters you think we got?
Oh, wow. I can't even begin to. It's
40 plus.
All over the globe.
All over. We're worldwide, and so the uglies are taking over. No, I'm just kidding. The world could use a little ugly in a different kind of way than it is right now.
And if you're not familiar with the general term, come out to Ugly Fest, there'll be plenty of ugliness to go around.
Yeah, that's
Take some home with you, bring it to us,
We hope all of our ugly brothers all over the country, and we'll come back after Ugly Fest and show you some of the highlights, none of the lowlights.
Maybe some stories of that.
Stories and some videos, so we can share it with all of our brothers from all over the globe, and we'll be talking to you probably. Let's give it about a month. We'll give us a couple of weeks after it.
Hey, when is Ugly Fest?
It's
always the first weekend of October now. It's split this month, this year.
Yeah, September the 30th,
right,
and October the 1st.
Yes.
We actually, start on the 29th, which is a Thursday, and Sunday and Mondays when we kind of slowly peel out.
Yes.
But yeah, so the last weekend it covers so September the 30th and October the 1st. So
right. So in the future, just remember first weekend of October, and that's all you gotta know.
Sounds great. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and we appreciate it. And I hope that you enjoyed this as much as he and I did, because I know I had a great time.
Yeah, good deal.
All right, man. All right, you guys. So we'll see y'all next time around, and y'all have the best week, and we'll talk to you shortly. Bye-bye.
Later.